I would like to read the question before. It's just a perfect. I think that this question asked that this probably really happened in their real life, but it's a great TV show episode.
Okay.
A little while ago, I was messaged by someone on a gaming website that they lived in the same area as me and were interested in getting together to play a local game of Rock Band to try and beat the 4-hour-long endless set list of all songs in the game. I agreed, and after we settled on a time to meet up and do this, I drove to the address he gave me. After sending my wife my location, in case this was an attempt to lure me into a Saw-like trap, I rang the doorbell only to discover that it was even worse, and the guy who invited me was a high school sophomore less than half my age. To make things more awkward, his mom was also there, doing weekend cleaning and vacuuming the house. I stayed and played the entire 4-hour session.
Well, yeah.
But nobody... But nobody who was there in that house acknowledged how awkward and weird this was. And when it ended, I quickly gathered my things and got away as quickly as I could. Could I have done anything to make this situation less awkward? As a man in his 30s, am I just too old to be meeting up to play video games with strangers from the internet? And that's from Rock Band Regrets in the Pacific Northwest.
Rushmore.
It's a Rushmore.
We got a real life Rushmore. You got the opportunity to mold young minds, and it's just like you're just like paradiddle, like hitting those drums and like playing along to the Killers or whatever the fuck's in Rock Band, and then you just like look at him, you're like, boom, da, da. So you dating?
You know what the best character in this story is? It's the mom.
Yeah,
the mom who's just like cleaning. It's like, what's going on?
What's going on?
Okay, well, have fun.
Does the goosh. Have you ever wanted to be a ward? Have you ever wanted to be somebody's ward?
Yeah.
You can be my ward. Does the goosh.
Honey, are you going to be that man's ward? Okay.
That's fine.
You guys have fun. Oh, you're playing Rush? That seems fun. Okay, bye.
A worse thing has happened to me than this.
oops.
I used to work at a newspaper called the Ironton Tribune, and we had this feature called the Dart. And the way the Dart worked is you would throw a dart at Lawrence County, where we covered, and you would
Throw a dart at Lawrence, and he would try to get out of the way of it.
Hey, stop it!
Oh, my face.
Throw a dart at a map of Lawrence County, and you would go to where the dart landed and find news there. Lawrence County is not does not have the density to support this concept, but we did the dart every week, and I went to this location. It was the job everybody hated, and we would all fight each other to not have to do it. And I went to the dart, and I walked around this block for about a half hour before I finally found two teens sitting on their stoop, and they're the only humans I'd encountered. So I said, like, what you guys
got any news?
What are you guys doing?
What's the scoop?
They were like, well, no, we're not doing anything. I was like,
Could you do something?
what are you about to do? And they were like, well, we're going to go play DDR. And I was like, okay, can I come with you?
Justin Tyler. I want you to know the feeling that I'm feeling right now
It's
is
shock.
pride.
It's surprise.
No, it's pride.
I'm
feeling pride that Justin approached human beings and then invited himself along with
That's
them.
part of being a reporter. That's why I quit, because I was so bad at it. And I was like, are your parents here? And they're like, yeah, no problem. And like, I went to their dad, I think. I was like, I gave him the whole spiel. I was like, I'm just going to watch them play DDR and take a couple pictures and then like write about it. And he's like, okay.
Did you pitch a headline? Did you have a headline to this freaking
local
news?
Two boys step right.
Local teens play DDR as obese man watches from fucking Star Wars sheets. So I went up and sat on their bunk bed and took pictures of these teens playing DDR. And like, no one knew when there had been enough. Like, I kept
There's the story.
Yo, dog.
We got it.
right.
Yo,
I kept
dog.
waiting for something like,
I would have known. Had you
Swarthy.
invited me along as a sort of assistant, I would have been able to tell you this is enough.
so I kept waiting for something newsworthy to happen.
Why they play DDR and it made North Korea change their ways?
I did one on a corner where there was a signed answer for Pizza Hut and a signed answer for Domino's on opposite corners.
See, that's an This American Life episode. Wait,
Yeah, that was amazing. Called the Pizza Wars. I got an Ohio Associated Press award for that one.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, man. I was a prize-winning business reporter back in the day.